Good afternoon, this is Chris with Westside Technology Solutions. Today, I'm diving into a topic that's crucial for anyone with an online presence, which is website speed. If your site is slow, it's not just frustrating for your users, it can seriously hurt your business. But don't worry, I'm here to help you understand what affects your website speed and more importantly, how to fix it. Let's get started. Firstly, let's talk about why website speed matters. When a site loads slowly, it drives visitors away. Studies show that even a 1-second delay can lead to a 7% drop in conversions. And as you know, user experience is everything. But it's not just about keeping the visitors happy. Google also uses site speed as a ranking factor, so a slow site could mean lower search rankings and fewer people finding you. Google actually provides a tool in their developer tools where you can see a breakdown of your website speed. I'll just do a demonstration here. I'm doing it in an incognito tab because sometimes some extensions you have may affect this. So we're going to look at Washik plumbing. So if you open up the dev tools, you can go to Lighthouse and you can generate a Lighthouse report. Google will come back with some statistics for you here. And then it will go ahead and list out some errors or warnings, some notices, some things maybe you can fix. Luckily for Washik plumbing, we have a pretty good score, but this is where I would start when I wanted to fix something. As far as some other things that are usual culprits that are pretty easy to fix, the number one is definitely large images and media files. High quality images and videos look really good, but they can really bog down load times. You can fix this by compressing images with tools. With videos, you can use an embedding platform like YouTube or Vimeo rather than host them directly. Also for pictures, you can use a plugin that optimizes them on your server and then serves up the optimized image. These smaller file sizes may look just slightly less good than the really high quality photos, but it will save you a lot of time on your website load. The second most common problem is too many HTTP requests to your server from the browser. Every single element on your page, images, scripts, style sheets, and more, they all send requests to your servers to load those resources. And too many requests can slow things down and cause a bottleneck. You can fix that by reducing the number of elements on your page, combining CSS and JavaScript files, and using CSS sprites for icons. This way, we're literally reducing the number of requests that we have to make, lightening the load. Server performance can also negatively affect your website's load time. You could consider upgrading your hosting plan, switching to a faster server, or a content delivery network to distribute your content more efficiently. Another common solution to speeding up your website is to utilize browser caching. If your site doesn't leverage browser caching, users have to download the same resources every time they visit your site. You can set up browser caching so that visitors store parts of your site on their devices, so they load it right from the cache rather than your server, which speeds up the visit and load time. There are two more that I wanted to mention that are a little more advanced. One of them is lazy loading. Lazy loading is a technique that defers the loading of non-essential resources until they're actually needed. So for example, at the top of the page, it would load everything that's necessary for the page right at that time. But maybe you have a resource intense script or image that's a little further down the page. That wouldn't load until you actually scroll down and it's about to be in view. Something like this picture not loading until we get to it. Finally, you can make sure your database is optimized as well as your queries. Over time, databases can get cluttered with unnecessary data, which can slow down your site. You can regularly clean and optimize your database and make sure all of your queries are optimized as well. Improving your website speed may seem daunting, but trust me, it's really worth it. By taking the time to optimize, you'll create a faster, more user-friendly site that keeps visitors coming back and ranks higher on search engines. If you need any help with these tips or want to discuss how we can make your website even faster, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Have a nice day.